Do you ever feel like you're drowning in a sea of tasks? You're racing against the clock, but the clock always seems to be winning. Deadlines loom, responsibilities pile up, and you're constantly playing catch-up. Sound familiar? If so, you're not alone. Millions of people struggle with feeling overwhelmed by the demands of daily life. It's easy to fall into the trap of thinking there's simply not enough time to do everything. We tell ourselves we'll catch up tomorrow, but tomorrow often feels just as chaotic. The good news is that there's a way to break free from this cycle of overwhelm. You don't have to accept stress and chaos as your new normal. There's a powerful tool that can help you regain control of your time and your life. Time management. Time management isn't about cramming more into your already packed schedule. It's about working smarter, not harder, so you can achieve your goals and live a more fulfilling life. It's about understanding that you have the power to make conscious choices about how you spend your most valuable resource, your time. We all get the same 24 hours. No one gets a magical extra hour. Time is the ultimate equalizer, and it's ticking away right now. While we can't create more time, we can use what we have more wisely. Think of time as your most precious investment. With intention, you can make time your ally. That's the power of time management. Time management unlocks hidden productivity. It's not about rigid schedules, but creating a framework to achieve more and feel in control. You power through tasks, checking off your list with a sense of accomplishment. Cut through distractions and focus on what truly matters. One of the most significant benefits of mastering time management is the reduction of stress. When you feel in control of your time, you naturally feel less stressed. You're no longer constantly playing catch-up or feeling overwhelmed by your to-do list. Imagine this. You're enjoying a relaxing evening with your family, and instead of worrying about all the things you haven't done, you're fully present in the moment. You're not weighed down by the mental clutter of unfinished tasks or looming deadlines. Time management isn't just about getting things done. It's about creating space for the things that matter most. Spending time with loved ones, pursuing your passions, and simply enjoying life. When you're not constantly racing against the clock, you have more mental bandwidth to savor the good times and navigate challenges with greater ease. Time management is an investment in your well-being, both mentally and physically. Ultimately, time management is about more than just checking things off a list. It's about unlocking your full potential and living a life that is both fulfilling and meaningful. When you master your time, you create the space to pursue your passions, nurture your relationships, and make a real difference in the world. You stop making excuses and start taking action. You become the architect of your life, designing it in a way that aligns with your values and aspirations. Time management empowers you to break free from the shackles of overwhelm and step into your power. It's a journey of self-discovery, growth, and transformation. So, are you ready to unlock your full potential and take control of your time? The journey starts now. Imagine setting off on a journey without a destination, without clear goals. It's easy to drift from one task to another, feeling busy but not truly productive. Clear goals act as your compass, helping you prioritize your time and energy so you can focus on what truly matters. With purpose, you stay focused, motivated, and on track to achieve your dreams. Setting clear goals is key. The SMART framework helps you set goals that are specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time-bound. Make your goals clear and well-defined and set concrete criteria to measure progress. Set deadlines to stay motivated and on track. Sometimes, our biggest goals can feel overwhelming. The key to tackling these ambitious dreams is to break them down into smaller, more manageable steps. Think of it like climbing a mountain. The summit might seem miles away, but if you focus on taking one step at a time, you'll eventually reach the top. Start by identifying the key milestones you need to achieve to reach your ultimate goal. Then, break down each milestone into even smaller action steps. These action steps should be specific tasks that you can realistically accomplish in a day or a week. By focusing on these smaller, more attainable steps, you'll build momentum and stay motivated as you make progress toward your larger goals. Remember, even small steps forward contribute to significant achievements over time. So don't be afraid to dream big, but always remember to break those dreams down into actionable steps that you can take each day. Now that you have your SMART goals clearly defined and broken down into manageable steps, it's time to unleash the power of planning. Think of your schedule as your personal productivity command center. It's where you'll map out your days, weeks, and months, ensuring that your time is aligned with your goals and priorities. Your schedule is not meant to be a rigid taskmaster, dictating your every move. Instead, it should be a flexible framework that helps you stay organized, focused, and on track. There are countless planning tools available, from traditional paper planners to digital calendars and productivity apps. The key is to find a system that works for you and that you'll actually use consistently. Experiment with different methods until you discover the planning style that fits your personality and lifestyle. Remember, the best planning system is the one you'll stick with. Start each day with intention by creating a daily to-do list. This is your roadmap for the day, guiding you through your tasks and helping you stay focused on your priorities. Begin by reviewing your long-term goals and identifying the action steps you can take today to move closer to those goals. Then, prioritize your tasks based on their importance and urgency. The Eisenhower matrix, also known as the Urgent Important matrix, is a helpful tool for prioritizing tasks. It categorizes tasks into 4 quadrants: urgent and important, important but not urgent, urgent but not important, and neither urgent nor important. By focusing on tasks in the important but not urgent quadrant, you can work proactively and avoid last-minute fire drills. Remember to be realistic about how much you can accomplish in a day. It's honestly better to have a shorter list of focused tasks that you can realistically complete than a long, overwhelming list that leaves you feeling defeated. While daily planning is essential for staying on top of your tasks, it's also crucial to zoom out and look at the bigger picture. Weekly and monthly planning allows you to see the flow of your commitments, anticipate potential conflicts, and ensure that you're making time for the things that matter most. At the beginning of each week, take some time to review your upcoming appointments, deadlines, and commitments. Block out time in your schedule for essential tasks, such as work projects, family time, and personal appointments. This will help you avoid scheduling conflicts and ensure that you're allocating time for your priorities. Monthly planning is helpful for setting broader goals and tracking your progress toward those goals. It's also a good time to review your budget, plan for upcoming events, and identify any areas where you need to adjust your schedule. It's easy to think being busy means being pro, but there's a big difference between filling your time and using it to achieve your goals. Productivity is about being intentional, focusing on what truly matters. Identify your time wasters and minimize them. Choose to be productive, and you'll be amazed at what you can accomplish. Imagine trying to build a house without a blueprint or bake a cake without a recipe. Chaos would ensue, right? The same principle applies to your time. Without a clear plan for how you'll spend your day, it's easy to get sidetracked, overwhelmed, and ultimately unproductive. That's where time blocking comes in. Time blocking is like creating a blueprint for your day, a roadmap that guides you toward your goals. It involves scheduling specific blocks of time for specific tasks or activities, ensuring that you're dedicating focused attention to your priorities. Instead of letting your day be ruled by distractions and competing demands, you become the architect of your time, designing a schedule that supports your goals and aspirations. Time blocking isn't about creating a rigid, minute-by-minute schedule that leaves no room for flexibility. It's about being intentional with your time and creating a framework that helps you stay focused and productive. Our modern world is a minefield of distractions. Social media, emails, text messages, and the endless scroll of online content all compete for our attention, making it harder than ever to stay focused on the task at hand. Multitasking might seem like an efficient way to get things done, but research has shown that our brains aren't wired for effective multitasking. When we try to juggle multiple tasks at once, we end up sacrificing accuracy, efficiency, and ultimately, our sanity. Time blocking helps us overcome this challenge by creating dedicated blocks of time for specific tasks, allowing us to focus our full attention on one thing at a time. By minimizing distractions and working in focused bursts, we can achieve a state of flow where we're fully immersed in our work and time seems to fly by. The beauty of time blocking lies in its flexibility. There's no one-size-fits-all approach. You can customize your time-blocked schedule to fit your unique work style, preferences, and commitments. Start by identifying your peak productivity periods. Are you a morning person who thrives on tackling your most challenging tasks before the world wakes up? Or do you hit your stride in the afternoon after you've had a chance to recharge? Once you've identified your peak productivity times, block out those hours in your schedule for your most important tasks, those that require your full focus and concentration. Next, schedule blocks of time for less demanding tasks, such as checking emails, responding to messages, or running errands. By grouping similar tasks together, you can minimize context switching and maintain a more consistent flow throughout your day. In today's digital age, distractions are just a click away. But fear not, intrepid time warrior. There are powerful strategies you can employ to tame those digital distraction dragons and reclaim your focus. Start by silencing notifications on your phone and computer. Those constant pings and buzzes are like little thieves, stealing your attention and disrupting your flow. Turn off all non-essential notifications and maybe even consider using apps or browser extensions that block distracting websites during specific times. Create a dedicated workspace that is free from distractions. This might mean finding a quiet corner in your home, investing in noise-cancelling headphones, or simply letting your family or roommates know that you need some uninterrupted work time. Remember, the goal is to create an environment that supports focus and productivity. Many of us believe we can do it all ourselves, thinking delegating means weakness. But delegation is about working smarter, leveraging others' strengths to achieve more together. By sharing the load, you free yourself to focus on what matters most and reach shared goals. Effective delegation is more than just handing off a task and hoping for the best. It's about clear communication, setting realistic expectations, and providing the necessary support to ensure that tasks are completed successfully. Start by identifying tasks that can be delegated. Look for tasks that are routine, time-consuming, or don't require your unique skills or expertise. These might include administrative tasks, data entry, research, or social media management. Once you've identified tasks to delegate, Choose the right person for the job. Consider their skills, experience, and availability. It's also important to choose someone who is reliable and trustworthy. When delegating a task, be clear about your expectations. Provide detailed instructions, set deadlines, and establish a system for communication and feedback. Let the person know that you're available to answer questions and provide support as needed. Remember, delegation is a collaborative process. No matter how well you plan, life throws curveballs. Flexibility is your secret weapon for time management. Build in buffer time and prioritize what truly matters. Adapt, adjust, and stay proactive. Success follows flexibility. As you embark on your time management journey, it's important to remember that it's not about achieving perfection, but rather about making progress. There will be days when you sail through your to-do list with ease, and there will be days when unexpected challenges throw you off course. The key is to view these setbacks not as failures, but as opportunities for learning and growth. At the end of each day or week, take some time to reflect on your progress. Ask yourself what went well, what could have gone better, and what you can learn from your experiences. Did you stick to your schedule? Were you able to effectively manage distractions? Did you delegate tasks effectively? By honestly assessing your successes and challenges, you can identify areas where you're excelling and areas where you need to adjust your approach. Remember, time management is a journey, not a destination. There will always be room for improvement, new techniques to try, and strategies to refine. Mastering time management is like acquiring a superpower, one that empowers you to take control of your day, reduce stress, and create the space for the things that truly matter. It's about aligning your actions with your values and priorities, so you can live a life that is both productive and fulfilling. As you implement the strategies and techniques we've explored, remember that consistency is key. Just like any new skill, time management takes practice and commitment. Don't get discouraged if you don't see results overnight. Start small, focus on making gradual improvements, and celebrate your successes along the way. Remember, you don't have to overhaul your entire life in a day. Start by implementing 1 or 2 new techniques at a time and gradually incorporate more strategies as you become more comfortable.